Hi, I'm Alfredo Lewis, Master Colorist and Stylist, and I'm so excited to share with you how to perform Brazilian Blowout Free, the industry's first patent-pending smoothing treatment formulated without formaldehyde that's proven to smooth and eliminate frizz for all hair types. It's a total game changer because it's the only smoothing treatment that's been scientifically engineered to work inside the hair and elicit smooth results by temporarily stretching disulfide bonds and disrupting weaker bonds, manipulating them into straight alignment without damage. And with over 5 years in development and 2,000 hours of testing on more than 1,500 models, Brazilian Blowout Free is the most rigorously tested and developed smoothing treatment that's been clinically proven to deliver smooth, frizz-free hair for up to 12 weeks while maintaining tensile strength and elasticity without altering color treatments. What's more, the Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing system meets stringent domestic and international cosmetic regulations, so you can confidently offer this treatment to everyone. You're gonna love how easy this treatment is to perform, the remarkable results, and how Brazilian Blowout Free appeals to your non-smoothing clients as well as attracts new clientele. And we know what that means, new money, creating an entirely new and continuous stream of service income. So, let's get started. We're going to begin with client consultation. Proper assessment of our client's natural texture, previous chemical services, and overall condition of the hair will help guide us through the Brazilian Blowout Free service to achieve our client's desired results. This is my model, Rose Lynn. Her hair is naturally curly, and she colored it 2 weeks ago. She wants to smooth out her hair and eliminate frizz, so we're going to be using this as our guide today. First, you're going to use the Brazilian Blowout Free Micro Chelating Cleanser. This was specifically developed to remove minerals, metals, and buildup that can affect treatment performance. Micro Chelating Cleanser creates an unobstructed pathway for the Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing technology to penetrate to the hair bonds for optimum frizz elimination and smoothness. Generously spray Micro Chelating Cleanser throughout soaking wet hair and scalp, massaging vigorously from roots to ends until a rich foam appears. Rinse thoroughly. For hair with heavy buildup, repeat. We just lightly towel dried the hair to 50%. You're going to want to leave some moisture in the hair for optimum results of the Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing treatment. Next, you're going to section the hair into 4 quadrants, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. To prepare your smoothing solution, you will use a mixing ratio of 50% Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing base to 50% Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing activator based on the client's hair length. Once the smoothing base and smoothing activator have been measured and poured into a color bowl, using a color whisk, you will mix to a creamy consistency to create the Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing solution. Please note that it may take a minute or 2 to completely mix. What's amazing about Brazilian Blowout Free's patent-pending smoothing tech is that it penetrates to the hair bonds and manipulates them into straight alignment without breaking them. This allows the hair to take on a remarkably smooth and frizz-free shape without damage, and over time, the hair gradually reverts to its natural texture with no line of demarcation. When applying Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing solution, you will use the following guide. Gloves should be worn. Starting from the nape, part out hair into 1/2 inch subsections. Using a color applicator brush, apply Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing solution a 1/4 of an inch from the scalp, applying product all the way down through the ends of the hair and then comb through. Continue working towards the top of the head. Once the hair is thoroughly saturated with the smoothing solution, you'll use a carbon fiber comb and comb the hair straight. Do not excessively comb the hair. For hair with different integrities, apply to resistant hair first and weaker hair last. Hair with overly compromised ends, leave out. For coarse, healthier hair, process open-aired for 30 minutes to defrizz or 45 minutes for curl reduction. Do not use heat. For fragile, compromised hair, process open-aired for 20 minutes to defrizz or 30 minutes for curl reduction. Do not process for any longer than 30 minutes. Do not use heat or clip. Leave hair straight. It's important to test elasticity of the hair periodically. If the hair shows signs of excessive elasticity, rinse. Otherwise, allow the hair to process for the full 30 minutes. When booking my Brazilian Blowout free clients, I typically double book other services during the processing time. Or I use that time to follow up on client texts, calls, or even take a break. I love how I can take a root touch-up, single process color, or haircut and increase my revenue without changing my schedule. Once processing is complete, you will rinse the hair with hot water for about 3 minutes, followed by cleansing with the micro-chelating cleanser. You will thoroughly cleanse the hair twice from roots to ends. Repeat if needed to ensure all mixed smoothing solution is out of the hair, each time creating a rich foam and then rinsing thoroughly. Remember, you must always rinse and cleanse the Brazilian Blowout Free smoothing solution from the hair to correctly perform the treatment. Next, you'll towel dry the hair for up to 50% dry and divide the hair into 2 sections and proceed with the finalizing laminators. You will utilize both coarse, healthier laminator and fragile, compromised laminator. Lamination is crucial as it cross-links hair fiber into straight alignment and restores the hair's natural pH for optimal hair health. Wearing gloves, you will dispense 2 ounces or 60 milliliters of Brazilian Blowout Free finalizing laminator fragile compromised into a color bowl. Saturate the hair in large sections 1/4 inch or 1 centimeter off the scalp to ends, making sure hair is saturated and combed straight. For coarse, healthier hair, let the hair process for 5 minutes and rinse thoroughly. For fragile, compromised hair, let it process 20 minutes and rinse thoroughly. Next, towel dry the hair and dispense 1 ounce or 30 milliliters of finalizing laminator coarse healthier into a clean color bowl. Using a color applicator brush, start 1/4 inch from the scalp. Lightly dust product onto 2-inch to 3-inch sections from root to tip and comb through. Continue throughout the rest of the hair. Once you have finished applying, you'll go straight into blow drying the hair as smooth as possible with a round brush. Do not rinse. Next, you will blow dry the hair using the round brush of your choice and high heat to get the hair smooth, straight, and 100% dry. Now, you will complete the treatment by flat ironing the hair. This ensures that the treatment is completely sealed into the hair and creates a long-lasting protective barrier that reduces degradation from washing, heat, and mechanical styling, as well as environmental factors. Refer to the flat iron guide for temperature range, section sizes, and passes. Always use professional judgment when choosing flat iron temperature. The temperature should be selected based on the client's hair type, condition, and chemical treatment history. You will once again divide the hair into 4 sections, starting at the nape, using 1/4 inch to 1.5 inch subsections, flat iron from base to ends, using the same tension from the root and down the hair shaft, easing up at the ends. Brazilian Blowout Free is fully customizable, so you can tailor the treatment to achieve the client's desired results. For clients who want a straighter result, you'll flat iron 1/4 size subsections and pass over the hair 8 or more times using strong tension. For clients who want to keep their natural curl or wave and eliminate frizz, you'll flat iron 1 inch to 1.5 inch subsections and pass over their hair 6 to 7 times using lower heat and less tension. Once you have finished flat ironing the hair, the treatment is complete and you'll share the following aftercare instructions with your client so they can properly care for their hair treatment. In addition to the hair being smooth, frizz-free, and more manageable, I love that there is no wait period with the Brazilian Blowout Free Smoothing Service. The client may wash their hair, exercise, put their hair in a ponytail, clip, or bun without issue. Clients should use the Brazilian Blowout Deep Conditioning Mask for the first 4 washes to maintain the hair's natural pH level and provide essential hydration. To guarantee the longest lasting results, clients should also take home the Brazilian Blowout Anti-Frizz Shampoo, Anti-Frizz Conditioner, and the Ionic Bonding Spray. Now that your client has experienced the life-changing results of the Brazilian Blowout Free Smoothing Treatment, you'll want to pre-book their next appointment in 12 weeks so that they can continue to enjoy smooth, healthy, frizz-free, and easy-to-manage hair every day.